Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, we finished with the communication cycle.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. ওই ইকিউ আইকিউ এখান পর্যন্ত হয়েছিল।
Oh, we did that one. We were doing that. Personality types. Things, types in our ourselves. Okay, let me take that out.
0 ক্রেডিট হলো, 0 জমা হলো, 0 জমা হলো। হ্যাঁ বাবা মূর্খ, যাও তো।
Okay, somebody needs to mute. Neha.
তোমার মতন একটা মানুষকে তুমি শিক্ষিত না অশিক্ষিত?
Neha, mute kar, mute kar. Neha, mute your mic.
Neha, can you mute, please? Thank you. So we were here doing the EQ and SQ thing. Can you all see me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And can you see the screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So we were talking about this part, right? So a quick recap that we're talking about the personalities that we have inside us and what are the things that are the areas that we need to take care. We spoke about IQ. The IQ is basically the what?
Someone's reasoning ability, understanding ability, expressing
Yes.
ability.
Yes. IQ is the use of brain, মানে ability of knowledge.
Yes, grasping of the knowledge that you have, also using of your logic sense, analytical sense. This is your IQ power, right? So, and a lot of
Yes, ma'am.
kids are raised with the fact that you have to have a very strong IQ. Yes, IQ is important, but then believe me, this is just 1/4 of your personality. If IQ is important, rest of all the factors are equally important. Then we were talking about the social quotient. Remember last day?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What was it that I told you? What was it that I was telling you about?
We have to follow social rules.
Yes, we
Because,
fall
we
under
are-
the societal norms, and to have an awareness. Some people are very good with maintaining relationships, be it personal relationships, be it formal relationships, be in an organization, right? I mean, there are some people you'll find who are like quite desirable, and people want them in the organization or for some particular work or in the institution, right? So that is their
Yes, ma'am.
social skill. And then there are some people who are very good with networking. So there's business people, you know him, he knows somebody, so you have created a spider web for yourself where you can climb from one sector to the other sector. So that is basically because you have a lot of your social skills, ability to socially understand people. So this is also somewhere to your people skill, a very important part in your work area where you will need this, because that you'll have different people, but a lot of people know diplomatically, smartly talk and handle situations, talk to different personalities, get the work done. That skill of yours is called your social quotient, your social skills, your people skill. And that is again another part of your personality, 4 quadrant of your personality, one of that. Then today we are going to talk about the EQ part. The EQ part, which is your emotional quotient. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
please repeat about the SQ part, because due to internet situation, I couldn't listen what you said.
Yeah, the SQ part is the ability to understand the social setup and get along with that kind of an environment. Now suppose you are working in a place, so you gel with your teammates, you gel with your team lead, you try to be the best in your peers. So you are trying to create a relationship through your people skill, and that is like your talking, your behavior, your gestures, your way of understanding, using your emotional intelligence, all of these under one roof where we use your social skills. Why social skills are important? Because ultimately when you're working, it is like the productivity. It is like you're trying to sell yourself, or you're trying to sell a product. So for your own branding, for your acknowledgement, your social skills are important. Like even in colleges, right? You know that, okay, she was into dancing. So suppose we are looking for someone from dance or music, you quickly relate, right? Oh, third year A, there is one girl. Why don't you go and pick her up? She's very good with playing some violin. So somebody is very good with dancing. So you relate, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Where this part of your personality, the awareness of, like you in personal life, you tend to gift your friends or your relatives on their on this Durga Puja or Bhai Phota or something. So you're creating a relationship. So that is your way. I'm not saying that you have to gift to make your social quotient strong, but the gesture, whatever gesture or way you find out to create a network, to create a relationship, to create a bond, to create a trust amongst people, amongst in professional or personal place, that part of your personality is the awareness of that is called your social quotient. And this is a very huge, actually, when you grow older, this is going to kind of take your personality in a bigger way. So all these, suppose these are all in the squares, so each part of it tries to grow, some shrinks, some grow, so you have to overshine or pop them up depending on the situations that you are in. Some of you might be very good with your IQ. Some of you might be very good with their social quotient. Some of you will be, very good with your EQ part. So you have to figure out what you are good at, which part of this is your strength. Because in a longer run, you're going to use them. But yes, with scientifically, it is proven that the people with higher SQ and EQ level, they tend to go higher in life. They are more successful. So after the social quotient, we come to the EQ part, the emotional quotient. We come to the EQ part. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what do you all understand by that EQ part?
I mean, it's a way of understanding our own emotions, and similarly to whom we are interacting with, their emotion also.
Yes. Emotional quotient is like the power or sensibility of using your emotions in a right way, or carrying yourself emotionally stronger and in a polished way in an environment where you have diverse people from different backgrounds. So that part of your personality, it's huge. It's huge, because being human, we are all so much engrossed into our own emotions. We only think about us, right? So we get sad, happy, morose, or excited, or jealous. So all these factors, and there is no harm in going through all these feelings, because we all are human beings. If you don't feel, then you probably fall more of a machine category than a human. So you have to have feelings, but the best part is how you handle yourself smartly. Like suppose you're working in an organization, you're working with, say, one of your friend from here, say Shomodeep, and say one of you more, say Arpan. Say
मैम
you guys,
वीडियो पॉज
are you? Can you see me now?
हाँ मैम एक बार
Yes,
ठीक
Yes,
है
ma'am.
ma'am.
So say both of them are working in the same project in the same company, but at the end of the year, say Shomodeep gets a promotion, or he gets credits, and he also gets a bonus, which is a little more than what Arpan. But Arpan thinks like, I started working with him in the same pace, in the same enthusiasm, the same services, then how come he's getting? So he will be sad, upset. Urban, will you be upset or not?
No, ma'am. I'll try to improve myself.
But you will be upset or not? Do you think this is going to upset you?
A bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
A bit.
obviously, right? I mean, you're going to be upset. But the point is, can you show that?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
You have to look at life in a different way then. So probably, polishing yourself and, carrying yourself. So it's easier than said than done. আজকে বলতে খুব easy লাগছে, right? Oh, no, ma'am, I'll not be upset. But, there are situations in life when you get upset. For example, I'm sure amongst you, when you all are, studying together, when you meet, you'll get to know each other. So automatically, sometimes it happen, like a person is a little quiet. You go and ask, what happened? Ki hoyeche ajke? Are you okay? Are you okay? Feeling okay? Why? Because emotionally you feel that that person is down, right? Similarly,
Yes,
a
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
person is,
Yes.
if somebody is too excited and talking a lot, what do you think? The body language is different, right? You feel that, okay, he's too excited.
She's happy.
It's too happy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, overexcitement or lower self-esteem, both of them are like, you have to balance that way. Like, even if you're very happy, like, Mahendra Singh Dhoni has always been a very controlled man, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? How? Because of probably his EQ power is very strong. Now, for example, when Saurav Ganguly took his shirt off in the stadium because of excitement, like there was a lot of controversy, right? But
Yes.
Ma'am, at first, ma'am, Andrew Flintoff did it. Then in the reply for Andrew Flintoff, Saurav Ganguly did this.
yeah, I mean, whatever, right? But then there was a lot of controversy. There was a lot of talking about it, right? People, the media and everybody started talking because probably they were expecting, being a captain, his emotions need to be subtle. Here, it's not about right and wrong. Okay, it's about, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you are a human, you'll definitely make mistakes. There's no chance. But we're talking about a global way of carrying yourself in an organization, in a very equal state where you carry yourself, right? Just because I got a lot of my bonus is very higher, probably I'm going to make the other person feel sad, or make the other person feel like, fine, well, I got a lot of money, I don't care. That should not be the attitude, right? What will happen?
Yes, ma'am.
Why are we doing or talking or why wanting to make a same platform? Why? কেন আমরা চেষ্টা করছি? So to bring a equality in emotional balance. Why?
So that we get to understand each other.
It is needed.
For peace. For peace.
Yes, a lot, because of your peace, well-being. And if you are at a peace, don't you think you will be performing better?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Obviously.
Yes, right? If you are not disturbed, if you are not distracted, so your performance in an organization is better. So that is why a lot of these organizations, they talk about these soft skills, because soft skill is basically trying to polish your emotional, your social quotient. This part majorly, of course the rest of them also, but majorly this part, because this suppose somebody in your class just now, like you all were doing sin theta, cos theta, I just got so scared of listening to that. Suppose you worked so hard, you understood the concept, but you could not perform on the examination. So your marks were a little low. So when you come the next day, will you be very excited or you will be
No,
like,
ma'am. I would be
right?
very upset.
You'll be upset. So what will happen is, like, when you come to the class, you'll be in a low mood, you will be enthusiastically low, you will not focus much on the class. Whereas, and had the situation was different, probably you got a very good marks. Don't you think the next topic would have been more interesting? Okay, like,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Obviously.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Obviously.
yes.
Suppose you got a credit, like at a project কাজ করছো, তোমার team lead called you in front of the team and said that, okay, this is the new guy, he just joined us last month and he did an amazing job, and you say, okay, you know, Nilanjan, congratulations, and I want to see you working more with us, and we want to, you know, work a little more with you. Nilanjan, next day when you go to work, don't you think your excitement, enthusiasm will be more?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. It's very common, right? I mean, human characters, and you know, psychologically, if somebody encourages you, you feel better and you feel excited to do the next part. But
Yes,
again,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
similarly, if you are low, if you are not excited, if you're not given the credit, you're not got the promotion, you know, the balance of money, so obviously you'll be low. You're working for a job where you think that you're working more, but your salary is not up to the mark to what you are working. Don't you think you'll be emotionally not at par?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Not satisfied.
Right? So
I'll be
this
demotivated.
you'll be demotivated. That's what, right? So when a salary raise or there's a
ম্যাম আপনার ভিডিওটা পজ হয়ে গেল কেন?
Hello,
আপনার
ma'am. Video is not
ভিডিও
ma'am. You aren't audible.
can you all hear me
Visible
now?
also.
Yes,
No,
ma'am, I
ma'am.
can. But
Yes, ma'am. But your
Yes,
video
no,
isn't.
you are audible.
you are
You
not
are
visible.
audible.
Okay, wait, let me rejoin again then, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Today class new member Suman Halda.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You are
Yes,
audible
ma'am.
clearly.
Yes,
You
Yes,
are
ma'am.
Your
audible,
audio is
but
visible,
not
but
visible.
video is not.
yes,
No,
ma'am.
no, video is not coming.
Video
No visual.
is there. I think the video is showing some issues. As of now, let's do this
Ma'am,
way.
Dijon. Hello, ma'am. Dijon.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. You are visible.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now you are visible and
Yes,
audible.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're talking about, so once you get your credits, you get your promotions, you get your money, you know, so all these factors emotionally affects you. So basically, what is emotional intelligence? It is the intelligence that you have to handle your emotions as well as understand the emotions of the people in front of you, right? When you'll not
Yes, ma'am.
have you'll not have kids around you, right, who will come
Yes,
and
ma'am.
cry and say, Ajke, I did not get my salary, I did not get my salary got cut. They're not going to cry, but you understand. By a person might not show, but you have to be sensible enough to talk to a person in a way keeping or respecting the emotional factors. So that sense inside you is what we call as emotional quotient. This is so huge. It's my personal request that you all should take care of this. It is going to be one key factor which people are losing in today's day. There's so much into work, money, credits, promotions. The emotional quotient is somewhere shrinking a lot. And that is why there is so much unhealthy relationships. There's so much diversity at work. There's so much of competitions, ego issues, and all of these basically, and ultimately what happens? The human being is deteriorating. The person inside you is dying. So it is very important that we take care of
Yes,
our
ma'am, you
emotions.
are right.
It is very important. I've seen people even forget about the organizations, even at work, in our own house. We do not respect the emotions of each other. Like if it is your family member, your, brother, sisters, your uncle, aunts, all of these, actually, these are the things that make you a person who you are. You cannot have a split personality, right? You cannot have a personality like, okay, when I go to work, I will be the best in my emotions, in my social quotient, or you cannot be like that. And barite shei, I'm like what I am. Can you be like that?
No, ma'am, of course not.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
No, how?
Yes, ma'am. It means that you can be like that. Okay. So all I'm trying to say is everything happens right from now. There is no tomorrow or when I start working. Charity begins at home. So when you're at home also, when you're dealing with your own personal stuff, it is important that how you are going to talk, how you're going to carry yourself, how you're understanding the other person. Suppose, how many of you take care of the fact that your mom is working whole day or your dad is working, or let me go and help her in the kitchen, and you have to grow those senses where people don't have to come and tell you that, I'm tired, I'm not able to do it. It's your own effort and your own part in doing this, in increasing your emotional quotient. And it's not magic, like one day you think and it's going to happen. It's not like that. It is a slow process. That is why it is a soft skill. Okay, you're getting it?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
And now we're going to talk about the last part.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your AQ. That is your adversity quotient. What do you all understand by adversity?
In some kind of worse situation, adverse situation, which is not in our
Adverse.
favor. How to
Exactly.
balance that is only the adversity question, I guess.
Correct. So now, everything good doesn't happen with us. There are phases
Yes,
and
ma'am.
sectors in our life where we go through some difficult times, some phases which are like not favorable in us, right? So at times people take adverse, their outburst is adverse, means there's a reaction to hoy, or their dependency hoy, or to go out of that hoy, that is adverse, that is bad, that is um, unexpected, unthinkable. So to to overcome that, you all have to have some kind of strong emotional support. Now, for example, this adversity quotient is very small in us when we are kids. Like when a child does something wrong, the mother, slaps the child or punishes him or her and tells him that you can't do this. So, the child feels bad, but that feeling bad at the small age is, it doesn't affect your IQ or your EQ. But the more you grow older, and if you face adversities in later life, you need to know how to handle them. People who don't know how to handle, what happens if your adversity grows? जो तक बेरे जाए, बढ़ते बढ़ते, it affects your emotional quotient, right? So you don't want to share what is going on emotionally with you. It drops your IQ. It drops your ability to perform. It drops your intelligence part. And finally, it affects your SQ, that is your social quotient. And what happens in the AQ, if you are not taking care of it, it goes so bad that people, since when you grow older, you don't know how to share your emotions, you quickly get addicted to, many other things, right? Like they'll go to bad company, they'll start drinking or taking drugs, even, the suicidal tendencies. All these are effects of your adversity quotient not being handled properly. So, we have to accept with the fact that that there are failures, but we have to fight it through and get to a stage where you can win it again. There cannot be a dark period, right? After every darkness, there is sunshine. So the point here is your emotional quotient plays a very important role in handling your adversity quotient. So that is why emotional quotient is huge in every human being. Huge. Like that is what sometimes draws you from doing, performing, and also when, in your HR rounds, when people interview you, the HRs try to question you and figure out your answers and make sure that they find out how emotionally you are into it, like kind of a person you are. Because a person with very strong SQ power is believed to be the best productive person in the company. Now I told you the reasons, right? So all these 4 sectors, like sometimes what happens is like how it works in our mind. So when you have this 4, so sometimes this overgrows this, or this overgrows this, or this overgrows this, or this overgrows this, which means that if your EQ is overgrowing your adversity quotient, you are safe, you're in a good hand. But if your AQ is overshadowing your EQ, then probably it is something to worry. Because if that happens, you will not be able to perform in your IQ, and since 3 of them fails, obviously your SQ fails. So your mind exactly works in under all these areas. But now imagine a lot of people just stress on IQ. Like khub bhalo IQ, he's a very intelligent child. But more than being an intelligent child, you have to make sure that person, the child, is sensible. The child knows the emotions. The child knows how to be a real human being. And if this grows stronger, if this is stronger, believe me, if this is stronger, or if this grows here, you are already in a better phase, and this will make your performance level grow, and that will help you grow your SQ. So all of you, your EQ has to be like really strong, and that can only happen through your soft skills. The more you talk, the more you understand people. Like from the first day, I'm talking about the understanding, sharing the same understanding. The same understanding is a very important part of your communication, of your soft skill, of your personality. So, did I give you an idea of how the personality type works?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So after this, I'm going to tell you. So now using all these skills, we'll come back to this again. This part when we are doing personal branding. Okay, but since we were doing the communication skills, so this kind of your communication the cycle can be overcome, or this can be in a right cycle only when you follow these certain things and you figure out what you are good at. I mean, also, like in every class almost I tell you that soft skill and speaking English are two parallel lines. Do not mix with that. Don't come and tell me, ma'am, I cannot speak in English. That doesn't mean that your soft skills are not right. Soft skill is it's a psychological factors that you have inside you. You already have it with you. All you have to do is bring them out, polish them, and shine yourself. For talking to people, for your SQ, you will need your communication skills. Now, suppose you are say in say Northeast, or say you're somewhere in Mexico. You might just not need English, you might need Spanish. What will you do?
Yes, ma'am.
What will you do? You will have to learn the language a little bit, right? How, like, suppose
Yes, ma'am.
somebody comes, somebody goes to a place, a small town where there is only one language spoken, because they understand English. But don't you think when you have a foreign language, it is difficult for you to, bridge that gap? Like when you see a lot of celebrities talking, even if I remember when Barack Obama came and spoke in the parliament for the first time, he quoted Shah Rukh Khan's dialogue. Remember? Not the full thing, but a little bit of it. Or they would say namaste, or they would say some local language.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Why do we do
Ma'am,
that?
actually, he was not Barack Obama. He was Donald Trump.
No. Barack Obama. I'm talking about Barack
Yes,
Obama.
ma'am. Donald Trump also.
Donald Trump, probably, I'm so sorry to say, but the way he pronounced the Indian names was pathetic. Probably he wouldn't have said that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So, no, but I'm talking about Barack Obama is a very good speaker, and more than him, it's Michelle Obama. If you want to, listen to them, go and find it out at the Google. You'll see, like, they speak so, they would talk to you like they are one of you in the mass. There was there was an attack on, I don't remember the incident in the kids were for the drugs. I guess there was some shoot or something happened, and Barack Obama the next morning he came out and he addressed the people, where that speech was very empathetic. The way he said that your children feels like, because your children went through this pain or this trouble, we as parents got more aware to make our kids safer. And he had tears in his eyes. It's like, it's not your children, it's our children, and we share the same pain. So the way he has spoken, Barack Obama is quite like talks like, you know, the John Kennedy, who was like, they like talking like authors, you know, they talk like that. So they were very good with talking. Even Michelle Obama, I think my personal favorite, of course, is Michelle Obama, because I have always found her very clear, very straight. They speak amazing, you know, you have to listen to them sometimes. So all I'm trying to tell you is that their emotional quotient comes out when they talk. Probably they have it. See, it's not about the real thing always, okay? Like whatever the celebrities say or talk, do you think everything is real?
No, ma'am, of course not.
No, ma'am.
পুরোটা তো সত্যি হয় না, right? It's about branding, it's about talking, it's about getting into your audience, making a mark into your audience. Like when we do public speaking, I'll tell you, you know, different types of speeches and what are the things and the areas that we put attention. But what I'm trying to tell you here is these areas, the 4 sectors that I've told you, you know, you will need your IQ to talk, you will need your social skills, you will need more of your emotional quotient. Of course, the adversity quotient you don't need so much. It's your personal thing. It's intrapersonal skill. So, but all the rest of the skills, it is a part of your communication. When you're talking to one person to other, or one to many, many to many, this has to come out. You know, it has to show the kind of person you are. And today, however you present yourself, that is your branding. Like Shah Rukh Khan, we don't know about Shah Rukh Khan, but whatever he said to the social media, or he made the social media print, only that much we know about him, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And he has always said about the good things. Oh, I wake up on the morning, I do this, I do that, I'm like that, I'm like this, like, you know. So he himself made the King Khan, the Badshah. Who do you think is going to name him? He did it, and he branded himself. And today he sells himself to you. It doesn't matter to him whether the movie is a hit or a flop. He already made the brand. And it is exactly almost the same thing that you all have to do when you carry yourself in an organization. You are trying to create a brand. So do it right from your institution. Do it right here. Like when you all are chatting in the chat group, I did see some comments which were not needed. So why will those kind of communication, why will that kind, because you are making your own brand. Now I know who said that, and I know I have an image for that person, because we all are watching you. When you go to a college, when you're walking from the gate till your college, the way you are carrying yourself, we're going to see you for 3 years. You are making your brand, consciously, subconsciously, in both the ways. That is why I personally insist that you cannot have a split personality. Je college er bhitore get থেকে I will start behaving differently, and then, you know, when I'm at home, I'm going to behave differently. It can that happen? I mean, if you all are good actors, maybe that can happen, I'm sure. But like all the celebrities do that, right? Once there is no camera, when they're inside the bedroom, probably they're just the person they are. But then I personally believe that every personality is a refinement. You have to refine it slowly, gradually, in your at your house, at your home, in your surroundings, everywhere. Then it comes naturally. We are not born with all the etiquettes. We are not born with the refinements. Like every human civilization grew, and we all started growing ourselves. We started refining ourselves. It is the same thing. So take care of these parts. We're going to talk about a little bit of your common barriers to effective communication. We did that, right? I did speak about the barriers, but a little more from the slide that we have. Can you see it?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What do we understand the barriers means when you are communicating? What are the things that is obstacles, like your emotional barriers and taboos? What is taboo? Taboo kake bole?
Which is prohibited.
And
Which is
something we are afraid of saying actually, like speaking publicly.
correct. Something that is happening in the society, but we just don't open up and say about it, right? Like a lot of you are drinking, but then drinking is considered to be a taboo in the society, right? So similarly, many such things which you cannot talk about publicly. So those are sometimes the barriers in your communication. So your emotional barriers and taboos, like emotional barriers, we just spoke about it. Lack of attention, interest, distractions, or irrelevance to the receiver. Suppose a person is not wanting to listen because of lack of attention, or maybe interest, or probably he or she is distracted, or irrelevance, like some topic which is irrelevant to the other person would not want to listen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Physical
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
disabilities such as hearing problem or speech difficulties, obviously then you break the listening part. If you cannot even hear that person, if the person has a speech problem or see the accent problem, obviously you will break. These are the barriers. Physical barriers to non-verbal communication, like you show a very cold shoulder to somebody, like you don't show interest, look here and there. So non-verbal communication sometimes can be a barrier, a lot of times can be a barrier. Language differences and the difficulty in understanding unfamiliar accent or use of jargons, like you say HBD, happy birthday, like, or so some of them might not understand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Like, yeah, so that way, those things. Expectations and prejudices, which may lead to false assumptions, a very, very important factor. Like we end up having some expectations, and we have a preconceived thoughts. What is prejudices? Preconceived thought, like something that has that somebody told you may be right, may be wrong, it doesn't matter, but sometimes those are also the barriers. False assumptions, what I mean.
Yes, ma'am.
And difference in
What we are
perception.
expecting, we don't get it in the actual world actually.
Correct. And then prejudices is like, suppose I believe that if a cat crosses the road, there's something bad going to happen. I think very few people nowadays start believing. So, you don't end up in a conversation there. You are ending up in a conflict. So you cannot have a conversation there, right? If somebody staunchly believes in something like that. So you have to loosen out, you have to respect the other person and their emotions, the understanding of the tradition and culture. That is what is important. So that is what is said, like if you do not do that, then that becomes a barrier. Similarly is the difference in perception and viewpoint, or the cultural differences. Like celebrating any festival might, just because I'm Hindu or I'm Sikh or I'm Muslim, I will not respect the other cultures' festivals, or that is not right. Somebody or the other is believing and doing it. When the other person is respecting my values, so why not we do the same? Right? Tomorrow you're going to go and work with different clients. So say someone is from, someone goes to a mosque, someone goes to a church. So are you going to argue with the fact? No, you have to
No,
accept the
Definitely,
cultural, right? You have to accept the cultural differences. Like you go to a workplace, in US, in the schools, you'll all get beef and pork, very less chicken sometimes. So maybe you will have nothing for vegetarians. So what will the vegetarians do? So
Yes, ma'am.
all
And
these
even
things. So
they
you have
considered
to,
egg as a vegetarian food actually.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
those things, like you cannot keep perceptions. Yeah, if you have a viewpoint like, yes, I don't want to do that, or I don't want my kids to go and eat there, so probably you make an alternative. You'll go run by the system, right, with your social system. So this is not available, so I'm going to
ঘুরতে ঘুরতে পড়েছে সূর্য তো গেছে বুঝতে শুনতে পারলাম শুনে তো গেছে
okay, Anirban, that was not muted. Okay, so these are the barriers in your communication, and then this is going to take you, like, you have to take care of all these factors using your personality types, using your SQ, EQ, your IQ, and communicate in more effectively. Whether you are able to do it or not is something that you have to ask a question to yourself. If you're not, then what is stopping you? Now you know the areas. Before that, you did not know what is going on, but now you are aware of it. Now, consciously, you have to make an effort in finding out that if somebody did not understand, then what was it? Whether I am able to communicate my viewpoints to others. So, in the next class, we'll do a group discussion. And I want to see how well are you using your effective communication. Right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
ma'am.
Before that, wait, I
Okay,
want
ma'am.
to do one more part. We still, it's time. You have another class?
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No,
Now it
ma'am,
is
now it's a break.
Yes,
now
ma'am.
it is break actually.
Now it's break.
I have one
Ma'am,
more
from
class.
to 12:05 we have break time.
Okay, even I have a class from 12:05. So, I wanted to say that there are 7.
Can you give the PPT?
Yes, I will. I'll give the pictures in the group. Is that okay?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then
ma'am.
we're going to talk
Okay,
about the
ma'am.
7 C's of effective communication. Okay, so once we'll initiate the class, we'll do a group discussion. We'll figure out how many of you are able to talk. You also figure out how many of you can talk, you can get into, and then we'll talk about the 7 C's that you need for your effective communication. What are the 7 parts that you have to take care, whether it is written communication, whether it's oral communication. Okay, so we're going to do that in the next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, all of
Thank
you,
you.
have a good day.
Thank you,
Enjoy
ma'am.
yourself.
Yes, ma'am, you too.
Yeah,
Merry
Ma'am, you
Christmas,
too.
ma'am. Advance.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.